forget to check out our sponsor, The Help Blaze, at thehelpblaze.com. Use the promo code GoodFeeling1Box and get 18% off the 100% all natural products. Website, promo code, description. Go tell them Goodfellas Sports TV sent you. We gone. All right, man. Congratulations to the Kansas City Chiefs, who defeat the Houston Texans in one of the wildest first halves I've ever seen in an NFL game. I watched NFL over 25 years. But they win 51-31. Let's talk about the game. Make sure to hit that subscribe button, bell icon button, share the video, and check out our NFL playlist for more videos like this. And Houston got out to a 24-0 lead in the first half. Big pass play to Kenny Stills. I think they blocked a punt or something and got a touchdown, if my memory serves me correctly. Then you had a lot of things just continue to happen, man. I think Tyreek Hill fumbled a kick return. And they just got the rolling. You know what I'm saying? And then that last field goal they made in the half, that made it 24-0. And if there was a touchdown, maybe it'd have been a little bit different. But the turning point of the game, I think, was when Bill O'Brien was up. I think he was up 24-0. He went for it on 4th and 4 with a fake punt. That was the turning point of the game. And then that gave Kansas City a real short field. I think they scored a touchdown. And after that, then they kick return to Carter, the receiver. He fumbled. And Kansas City just got the rolling off of that. They went from dropping balls in the first half, fumbling kick returns, not getting nothing going in the running game, to Bill O'Brien truly gave them momentum by going for it on 4th and 4. And then Carter fumbled the kick return. And then they had no answer for Travis Kelce in the regular season. They had no answer for Travis Kelce, okay? They kept Tyreek Hill in check today. In the regular season, he got off a little bit too. But this game reminded me a little bit in the second quarter is when Kansas City went up to Oakland this year before Patrick Mahomes got injured. And I watched that game. He tossed 4 touchdowns, I believe, in that second quarter. And just that second quarter alone, Oakland lost that game. You know what I'm saying? It was kind of similar to this, but Oakland was hanging, Jermaine, just like Houston. They was blowing, Kansas City out. But O'Brien, he bad coach. I told you, man. Bill O'Brien is a terrible coach, man. And him going for it on that 4th and 4 was unnecessary and gave them a short field and gave them a rhythm. And then Carter fumbling. And then Kansas City, they went on 6 straight drives, 6 touchdowns, maybe even more. Ended up kicking the field goal. Houston came back and they scored one more touchdown. They came back and scored one more touchdown after that. And pretty much Kansas City defense got the drop on them. Watson played well, but, he never got into a rhythm after Bill O'Brien went for it on 4th down on a punt. He just never got into rhythm, But a lot of that stuff that was happening, the offense didn't get in rhythm. They started to run the ball. They did the right thing, chewing up the clock, but that 4th down was really the turning point in the game when he went for it. Then the fumble, and then when you give this team a short field, it's like giving a scorer that get hot an easy bucket. You know what I'm saying? Then you give him another easy bucket, and then when he starts seeing the ball go in the hole, it's over with. He in rhythm, and that's what they did to Kansas City, and they had no answer for Kelce. They was holding him. They linebacker Cunningham, he had no juice for him. J.J. Watt looked slow today coming off the pectoral tear, so he been out for a minute, so he really ain't into rhythm. But, they too good, man. Sammy Watkins made some plays today. He been quiet. Tyreek Hill made a few plays other than the fumble. But Travis Kelce and Williams, the running back, those was the two catalysts for this, along with obviously the general Patrick Mahomes. But Kansas City scary. They got a defensive scheme that worked for them. Frank Clark was a problem. I was kind of nervous about my pick when Chris Jones didn't play. Chris Jones is one of the most underrated players that don't get talked about. One of the best interior linemen. If you play the interior line and understand the interior line, you will love Chris Jones. And, without him being there today with a calf injury that just showed up on the injury report, Frank Clark stepped up today, man. That's why they brought him here. Y'all know he went to the University of Michigan, Go Blue. You want to hear my University of Michigan, Go Blue talk. And a lot of stuff going around the Metro Detroit area. Check out my other channel, Motor City Sports Talk, by the way. But Frank Clark was a man today. They back end played well. Breland played well. Honey Badger, he dropped the pick, but that didn't matter. They all played well today. Steve Spagnolia, who who I think had a defense that ended up beating Tom Brady one year. He had a great defensive scheme, and he really galvanized this group, man. And Kansas City got a defense, they got electric offense, and Kelsey was the guy. Him and Mahomes, that's what really opened it up. And I was saying to myself, I was like, it's over with. Andy Reid always choking in the playoffs, but they got it together. And Eric Bieniemy, the offensive coordinator, the black guy that keep getting passed up for jobs, he caught a hell of a game. There's no way that Kevin Stefanowski should have got the Browns job over him after the performance he had versus San Francisco with Kirk Cousins and the Minnesota Vikings yesterday. But it is what it is. My homeboy, he advanced versus Tennessee Titans. I do a prediction Tuesday or Wednesday or something like that for the AFC and NFC Championship game. I might even go live for both of them next week, God willing. But shout out to my homeboy, 374 total yards, 5 TDs, him and Kelsey. You know, if you had them on FanDuel or DraftKings like me, you're going to be eating if everything go right for the rest of the night with Seattle and Green Bay. Hit that subscribe button, bell icon button, share the video. Want to make a donation link description. Check out NFL playlist and all my social media links. And the Health Blaze link is in the description. We gone.